listen, I came on here to have a quick little dialogue. I am not going to be on here long. And then I'm rolling down the window. I'm not going to be on here long, but I came on here because I seen a post where it was speaking about how they're getting ready to lower, or they're trying to lower the dependent status to 6 and under. And I commented something. I was like, this is pure foolishness. Because a 7-year old can't take care of themselves. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Children cannot take care of themselves, right? So somebody commented and was like, well, I think they're doing it for the mothers who, don't want to go to work. They just want to get benefits. And I keep saying this. And now, if y'all over there on my TikTok, y'all know I done spoke on this before, because TikTok, that's my jam. But I've spoken on this before. I think it is so very, 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 very ignorant that our people love to say, anytime this coming about food stamps and Medicaid and all of that stuff come up, they love to say, oh, it's always us. We don't go to work. Oh, it's time to get a job. That is plumb stupidity. This is not the 1990s. This is not the early 2000s. You cannot sit around and get government benefits without you having to put something in. That's number one. You have to have a job. If you don't have children, you have to attend some kind of work. Whatever it is, there are requirements. You cannot just sit around and get government assistance. Me personally, in the perfect world, I think everybody should be able to receive food benefits, because food is high. It is absolutely ridiculously expensive. And I was talking about that the other day. I was like, when I was a kid growing up, it seemed like they got the same food. It's way more expensive. It doesn't mean that's any good. It has no nutritional value. Baby, please make this U-turn. It has no nutritional value. And it's less than what they was getting when we were kids. Like, when we was kids, a little bag of Doritos used to be like 10 cents, right? Then it went up to 30 cents. Then it went up to 25 cents. That same little bag of Doritos now be like $1. I went in Publix yesterday, and a party bag, a big bag of chips was $7 and some change. Why is a bag of chips $7 and some change? And I ain't ate Doritos since I was eating a bag maybe almost 2 years ago, and them things was like paper thin. And I know Doritos have always, been Doritos, but Doritos ain't used to be breaking like a piece of, I don't even know what it broke like, but it was like it was thin like a piece of paper. And then, I'm sorry, y'all behind me, because I'm trying to wait on them. And then I seen where this man was trying to feed a Dorito to a raccoon, and the raccoon was sniffing it and running away. They let me know everything I needed to know, because they savages. And if they don't want to eat it, we shouldn't be eating it. That's just how I looked at it. So I ain't ate no Doritos since. But the point that I came on here to make was, good morning, Lampo. I'm literally on here talking about your post from yesterday. The point that I'm trying to make is, most people who get government assistance are not people who don't go to work. It is not people that's sitting at home. And it is absolutely absurd that anybody would make a law saying that children that are 6 years and younger are the only dependents. That's preposterous. Kids can't take care of themselves. Okay? And if they need to eat, they need to eat. Now, if you want to regulate what people want to feed their kids, I think that's stupid too, but it is what it is. But as far as saying that, oh, everybody who get government assistance are people who don't go to work and this and this, that's not true. It's not true. I pour into Medicaid and Medicare and all of that, and I get my food stamps every month. Sure do. I sure do. It do. They'll give me number $73. And I think it's stupid that I even applied. But I get my little $73. Now, back in the day, when I had one child, I used to get 167. When I had my second son, I used to get like 526. Then it went down to 511. Now they got sis at $73. And it's okay with me. You know what I'm saying? It's okay with me because I go to work. Like I said, I shouldn't even apply because I end up buying food with my cash anyways. But food is absolutely ridiculous. And my son worked. And because my son worked, they also include my son's income. Before he was 18, they was including his income, and he don't pay no bills. And that's fine too. But stop with the narrative of people who get government assistance are lazy. I pour into it, I should be able to get out of it. I'm mad that they don't want to give me my goddamn on Medicaid. because I would prefer to have my Medicaid over my food stamps. If you want to be honest, God dang it. But that's a different story for a different day. But please, with the oh, people just be lazy, because that's not true. Everybody out here that's getting benefits is not lazy. Healthcare should be free in America like it is everywhere else, if you want to be honest. Because you can't help if you get sick. Why is it not free? And then you end up getting medical benefits and dental benefits, and then you still end up paying an arm, a leg, a finger, and a foot just to be able to afford that. So, like, what is it? Which one is it? Because this is not about cutting those benefits, is not about y'all be having chemo brain. Give me a second. It's not about people not working. It's not about that. It's literally about control, and y'all want to put that money somewhere else. And I hope that for everybody who be like, oh, get a job, oh, this is for people that don't want to work, I hope y'all are ready and prepared for what it's going to bring. Don't pay much or nothing up. You still be having to pay thousands on thousands on thousands just to go to the doctor and be seen. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's ridiculous is what it is. But I hope that they're ready and prepared for what it's going to bring, because it's going to be a trickle down effect. Because guess what, if people are sick and they're getting Medicare and Medicaid benefits and their children are sick, that means that keeps health workers with jobs. But the moment they don't, guess what, if you work a job and you got benefits, you quit that job, you don't have those benefits. You get fired, you no longer have those benefits. So how is healthcare going to continue if they don't have Medicare and Medicaid for all the people who be talking about get a job? How they going to continue? Because that's going to essentially affect their pockets. So if you work in healthcare and they cut this stuff, that's going to affect your pockets. If you own a daycare and they cut this stuff, that's going to affect your pockets, because guess what, folks, they pay for a whole lot of people kids to go to daycare. Head Start program, that's going to be cut. That funding is going to be cut. The government pay for a whole lot of stuff. So it's so mind-boggling and funny to me that people act like the handful of people that they may know. I wouldn't either. Left out, because it is going to be. It ain't even going to be a trickle down effect. It's going to be a downpour effect. It's going to affect everything and everybody. People think it's about people getting a job. I work 40 hours a week. You just heard me say I get my food stamps. I work 40 hours a week. I know plenty of people that go to work and work 40 hours a week that get their benefits, but because they have children, they can't afford to have all of that stuff taken out of their paycheck and still buy food. I be going to the grocery store, I be spending $400-$500 in cash on food. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I gotta eat, but it is what it is. That's a lot. So yeah, it's definitely going to affect everybody across the board. So I hope y'all ain't no doctors or nurses around here telling people to go out and get no job, because y'all job's gonna be in jeopardy. I hope you ain't working at no daycare telling people to get a job, because your job is gonna be in jeopardy. It is going to be a downpour effect. Like, I think it's so poor how people really look at the government. It's very questionable how people look at certain things. But y'all, let me get my behind off of here, because I just came on here to say that. Um, Yeah, I just came on here to say that this morning, because I think it's really, it was the comments that, it was the man in the comment talking about he think it's for people who don't work. For me, like, boy, this is not 1999 no more. Honey, folks is out here putting in work. Y'all see my eyebrows is going? I ain't never not had no eyebrows. Now, this is strange for me. This stranger than me being bald, because I ain't never not had no eyebrows, y'all. Hopefully they don't fall out now. Shoot, I got 4 more rounds to go. Friday, I'll be 13 down with 3 more to go Friday. So hopefully they hold on. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all have a good morning. And we may revisit this Lampo. I think it'll be good if we could get on a panel and discuss that, because I think it is something that needs to be discussed as well. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all later. I'm finna go get my coffee so I could drive my behind back home and clock in. Bye.